It is August 2010, and this is part 2 of my driving video of going to Hong Kong Buffet in Shakopee, the first time I've been here since March of this year. And before I went here, I checked the internet and someone told me that the food was a lot horrible and there were bugs in the food. I liked it when I went there. I think that was from like May or something. I was afraid maybe the health department shut them down or some shit like that. But it seemed like it was okay when I went there. It's not perfect, but they seemed to have good food. And I had to call them to make sure they weren't closed. I don't want to go all the way the fuck out to Shakopee for nothing. And I'm hoping to make videos of a Tron while I'm out here. And I'm giving up all the fringe shows that I could see because yesterday was the first day of my Fringe Festival show, and people told me that people would walk out of me because of the swearing, and unfortunately I did have to, I did cut some of the repeated fucks in, where I kept the fucks in that I felt were necessary to keep. Some of the fucks were necessary to express myself, but then when it was just, sometimes I did notice I was just, oh, this fucking traffic. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't know. No, it's not any fucking better. God, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on around here. Oh, shit. I don't know why this traffic is so fucking bad. But as I was saying earlier, this was going back to February of Antadada when I did the experience weekend. Most of it was all sensitivity fucking bullshit. Touchy-feely fucking shit. People crying and people crying like when they read because they're sad. People are so duped into being guilty and whatever the fuck it is. But oh, this is great. I got into a lane I gotta merge with. Oh god, that fucking sucks. At least I attracted the right people to my show, not the PC fucks. At least yesterday, but I heard that every show can go over totally different. That's what worries me. I almost feel like quitting while I'm ahead, but I can't. I mean, I could, but I don't think they'd let me have another show if I didn't show up. And actually isn't as extreme as some of the other, I don't know what the... Oh, shit, I hate this. Oh, God. I'm getting hungry, though, so I decided to come out here for the buffet. And I got till next week to see fringe shows. There's 111 of them. If you spent every single day seeing nothing but fringe shows, the most you would be able to see is if to Ixalan. And that's if you did nothing but seeing fringe shows. Some people do that, but it's impossible to see all 111. Maybe they should have all this shit going on. Maybe I would get more people to see my show. I mean, they could open up. There's a lottery and everything. Like 500 fucking people try to get in. God, almost every 500 people try and only 109 are going to make it. And I didn't even make it. I got on the waiting list, but it was a short waiting list. And of course what I talk about is offensive and shocks people and all these fucking assholes who said I'm going to fail. And I'm not in the clear yet. I hate to say that. I'm not out of the woods yet. I fucking wish I was. God, this traffic fucking sucks. God. I have to get over the fucking lane. Oh God. This traffic is shit. This traffic fucking sucks. Oh God, this traffic fucking sucks. God, it's horrible. God, it's not going anywhere. Construction sucks, but then the roads are in shit shape and they're falling apart. And they should be building railroad tracks so people can ride trons out here and then take a tron to the all-you-can-eat buffet. That Chinese buffet in Egan closed because they're having bad reviews, and I don't know. Maybe you can blame the internet for this shit. I don't know. Because people might even be saying shit that's not true. If there were bugs in their health department, it would have shut them down. Of course, they could have been temporarily shut down. But then again, depending on the bugs, you don't really get sick. Just people are a bunch of overreactionary fucking assholes in this country as well. And even if there's roaches in there, which of course is not the nicest thing that's not the nicest thing in the world to see. You're not going to get sick from them. They just say you will. They get people afraid. Although I could do without the fucking roaches. In fact, roaches come from Satan. It causes so many fucking problems. But unlike bed bugs, you know, roaches don't shit all over the place. A roach will actually go where they like to hide to take a shit. I bet a lot of people don't know that. If you have roaches, you don't see roach shit all over your place. You really don't. Mouses like to take a shit all over the place because they're disgusting. They're evil. And mouses are evil, that's why cats eat them and kill them. But when I think about the thing, when I go back to this fucking thing, why does this thing not, what the fucking problem is with this? Why can't that fucking camera stay down? I think I may have adjusted it the wrong way, I don't know. Construction sucks. It's really annoying. I don't know if this is going to make it in new parts. It's starting to look less and less likely I'm going to be able to make it. Gained mileage, or gas mileage, per average anyway. Oh yeah, and the weather's still fucking hot out. But getting back to the fridge show, I did my thing about being Laura Ingalls and how to get a job and Osama bin Laden getting his dick, Osama bin Laden sucking Dick Cheney's cock at Bohemian Grove. And the writing I actually did was edgy. It was, you know, I'm talking about when I did the Experience Weekend. It was edgy, very edgy, but it wasn't extreme vulgarity either. I was a little afraid at the time to use that. And even maybe I was able to get through people in the sensitivity fucking bullshit to lighten up a little bit. But again, if it was I did some of my extreme things, like I don't know, what is the most extreme thing I've done?